Welcome to another episode of DDLC. We're back, and I'm with Doug again, still. Hello. And today we are... It's the same day. It's almost it is past midnight, and we are continuing this game. And yeah, I'm thinking about so we can get to the part I'm talking about faster. I might just skip some parts and just explain what's happened, because some of the parts are kind of just boring, you know. Do you want to do that?
Sure, yeah.
Who should I show my poem to first? Best girl, Monica.
Yuri.
Oh, you really like Yuri, don't you?
Yeah.
I should start with her. Hey.
What? Oh,
Hey.
I can trust her opinion to be fair. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. And what was that? Oh, wait a minute. Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face.
It's like, oh crap! I want him to think it sucked.
He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. That's... Oh, I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Ah ha ha.
Oh.
Yuri takes a breath.
Hey, give it back.
So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before.
Can't talk loud. I mean, maybe they can hear you just fine. Maybe because I haven't edited any of these, so and really listened to them back. I've just kind of been saving them and then moving on. But
anyway, yeah. That's still cold from 3 hours ago.
I know, it's weird. It's a Monster Energy drink.
Really? Wow, that's such a huge compliment coming from you.
Was
this actually my first time, really?
I'm a writing version. What, you've never written a thing in your life? How did you
Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again.
Looks at my poem.
Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. Thank you. Traces her finger along my butt, along the words in the poem.
Around the crevices of my
as
booty.
if breaking it down more thoroughly.
Breaking it down more thoroughly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits. Habits that are usually typical of new writers.
Like sucking.
And having been through them myself, I kind of learned to pick up. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in that new writers is that they try to make their style very... In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both style and expressiveness are weakened.
See that? Your poem's weak.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing, even in a simple poem, though. Just finding them and building them and getting them to work apart together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club delightfully gives you a... Where did I get the word delightfully?
Hey, little Delilah, there's an itch inside my butthole, and I don't think I can reach it. So you have some nimble fingers, won't you please?
Feedback.
Are you trying to interrupt my song? Hey there, Delilah, there's an itch inside my butthole, and I don't think I can reach it, and you have some nimble fingers, won't you please? Anyway.
Now, Suki can be a little bit biased, though. That's how. Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Nasuki. You mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
I really wish you would.
As if that's a rare opportunity for her.
That one was real. Like, he just did that in my face, by the way. I hope you all know that. Like, my face is pretty close to the microphone. And he just went up there. I'm like, what are you doing? And he just goes...
Well, okay, the fart itself was like 2 seconds long, but it was only where my, like, that little section, like, half-second section of
like,
my cheeks flapping.
It's like revving a vehicle.
It was more like this. It was like...
It's like revving a vehicle.
It was like an airport. Why are we talking about this? After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club?
I don't know.
Last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green. What? Blue-green blue. Oh, hue. Blue-green blue.
Blue-green blue.
Hue of the
What?
future. I bathe, calm breathing air of the present, but living in the past, a light flickers.
I flicker back.
I flicker back.
What does that mean?
I flick that.
So this is just about a poem about her taking a bath, and then all of a sudden she just hasn't paid her electric bill, so she's like,
flick it back.
She's just like, oh yeah, then she just blinks rapidly at it.
Flicker, I barely know her. What? I wasn't thinking that at all, but you took a long time to read.
Yeah, it's because your handwriting sucks.
Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is
petty.
Stupid.
It's petty. Tom Petty. Your handwriting is just Tom Petty. Your hand is just like every time you try to write, it's like, but I won't back down.
Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
I like your poem. I also like your poem.
It wasn't too short. No, it was tall. I usually write longer poems.
I usually write taller poems.
Not at all.
My last one before this one was actually 7 feet tall.
I'm really glad you like it.
Thank you.
I'll be honest, pee-pee butt. Since it's the first
I never
time
liked
I wanted
that
to write
puppet
something
thing.
a little more mild.
Like sauce? Like I like your stuff a little more spicy.
Spicy. Something easy to just
To digest.
To digest, I suppose.
Like a Reader's Digest. Yeah. I am a ghost. She just like disappears.
No.
Oh.
Actually, the story behind it isn't about ghost at all, but Sniffer.
What'd you call me? Oh, that's my name. That line right now with that name. Actually, the story is about ghosts at all, butt sniffer. It's about having.
You did only glance over it after all. But I remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost.
Actually, my house is just friggin' haunted.
Lingering in her past remaining place of time past. And soon to be left with nothing. It's a lot more solemn putting it in that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
That's impressive.
It was impressive too. So.
Thanks, girl. Oh, nah.
I so. Two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course.
Duh. What do you think I'm stupid? You know.
I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I really freaking hate you. No, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, butt sniffer. Let's go with. It's your picture.
Sorry, she's my favorite.
This is a good poem.
Nay! This is a good poem, butt sniffer! What if I did a toad voice? Are you sure this is your first time? No, I'm not doing that. Oh my gosh, I would not have a...
Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time?
I don't know. You're kind of weird. I guess you're right, but that's why I'm impressed with me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid you wouldn't take it so seriously. Or you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you just wrote one. Even though it kind of sucks, but at least it tried.
To mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Oh, well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
I thought I had to burp. It's like I said before, butt sniffer. Down the side, you're not selfish. You know. I knew it was coming. Try new things like this for other people. That's something other really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori.
Thanks, Sayori.
I'm not sure Sayori sees a full picture of my motive here.
It's so I can bang all these girls.
Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined.
She's one of the girls.
Knowing how much this means to her and all.
And I'm going to make sure you have all the sold to the man in the red jacket. So this will be part of my thanking you. Wait, that's not what I said.
Alright, I'm gonna hold you on the ground. I'm gonna hold you to that then.
Yeah! No, you'll have to read mine to him too, right?
No.
Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me, I missed that. Hold on, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub my eyes, rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish for the rainy? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
Now we see how you guys relate.
No, you do, don't you? I don't know why I just really relate to her.
This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No! Just a little bit.
You can answer just a little bit to yes or no question.
Well, you know, if the girl who wrote Respect can, then I can. Just a little bit. R-E-S-P-C-T.
I forgot to do it last night.
Oh, God, what was her? That was mine. I forgot to do it last night. I forgot. Who did that? Aretha Franklin. I think that's who wrote it.
Myself.
Don't be mean! I still tried my best.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem.
Well, watch how you say things, you jerk.
It came out nice. How should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Sayori throws a desk at butt sniffers. Really?
Especially that last line.
I'm in eggs and toast. I don't give a shit.
Even though you were late to school.
It's bad to skip breakfast. Looks like she's eating right now. It's bad to skip breakfast. Do you think when she touches her fingers together, that's how she recharges her like weirdness?
I don't know.
She's like,
I get all
cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway,
You're right. I win, you son of a.
Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Oh, yeah.
See, but next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it.
I mean, you guess.
Still here talking in the background. Shut up, you stupid whore!
Your mom's a prostitute!
Butt Sniffer, you're going to take this club seriously, then go. If you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home. What, you expect me to believe you actually put effort into this? You think I'm stupid? I might be.
Yes, I do. No, I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put effort. We all start somewhere, right?
Well, you
If you're
might.
still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it.
You know, he's got a point there.
I know, right? Painful to think about.
Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again.
Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess.
Anyways, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you'll probably just think it's stupid. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try.
And that's about it. It's real estate.
Yeah. I told you were not gonna like it.
I like it.
Just kidding.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Because it sucks.
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be sophisticated and stuff. People don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but hits you hard. Kind of like being punched in the gut by Merriweather. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you to do great things can be really disheartening. Yeah. So I decided to write about it by letting everybody fly. So yeah.
Yeah, I
Oh.
understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set it up for a rhyme at the end, but made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling and
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
that's what it means to be a pro. I'm a professional. Now I'm glad you learned something. Or if you never learn anything, I'd bite you with my one whole tooth. You sound like one cat tooth.
I know.
Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
So I guess she's 18.
Yeah, I guess not.
Because like when I first opened the game, it's like everybody is at least 18. So I'm like, thanks for that clarity.
17.
She looks like she's 15. I'm not gonna lie, she looks 15.
I don't really care how old everyone is.
Huh.
Nasugi is feeling proud that I won't take that away from her.
I will. Monica.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
But
Hi, butt sniffer. Having a good time so far?
oh yeah.
Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring up things, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be able to be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Ooh, rather embarrassing. But that's some sort of a barrier that we'll have to learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I had Monica on my phone.
Great job, Bussniffer. I was like, ooh, in my head when reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect to go from I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you.
It's easier for me to keep everyone's expectations low.
I love doing these fast and very upbeat voices because like at some point my brain just stops and it makes me just go ugh during it. Every time I do that, it's like I'm a robot.
Anyway, I just read that. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort.
That's not very fair. I I guess it works in many ways. You know what? You know that I think Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? I think that writing is full of imaginarians. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to drive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write that. Both people get something out of it just by the feel, or letting them deeply analyze their nonsense. No,
something, I don't know. Nonsense.
No, you're a nonce. It can take years of practice, but never really asked though. Wait, what? I could do that? Wait, what do these other buttons do? There's a save option.
Higher level yet.
Okay, I know there's like a save option. I just don't know how you get to it.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to get to the save option because you just
Why,
realized
you want
it's
to leave
there.
or something?
No, I'm just trying to figure out how this works.
Quick start.
Oh, you have to push options. I can say, I can save. That's sweet, man. Okay, let's return. Don't worry so much about that. You normal thing. Just keep.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I love to see you trying new things.
Can you scoot over a little bit?
That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Woo! Everyone else might be a bit biased towards their own kind of styles. But I'll always help you find the suit. Yeah, but I'll always... So don't force yourself to write. Everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good.
That doesn't mean...
I see. Hole in wall.
I can't argue with that.
It couldn't have
It
been
couldn't have
me.
been
See
me.
the direction.
Hey, it's mine. Remember? I'm Monica.
Oh,
Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction, the spack. Okay, you can read it.
see the
A
direction.
noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I real. What does that even mean? I real blind. You see, I'm not normal blind. I real blind. Like a film left out in the sun. It's too late. My retinas. Already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. Just like a little hole, it wasn't too bright. This is about her just walking and her parents doing it, isn't it?
I don't know.
It was too deep, stretching forever into everything, a hole of infinite choices. I realize now, I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. So what do you think? I like to think she's actually just crazy. I think that's just the voice I've given her now, is like crazy Markiplier or something.
It's very free form, if that's what you call it.
You sound terrified. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Feed me! Oh, it's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. A lot of poems been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Oh! Well, I'm not sure if you know if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some sort of kind of epiphany recently. I've been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany.
Yeah,
Epiphany.
I'm on my menstrual cycle. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Hope you like that sound of the can being crushed. Here's Monica's writing tip of the day.
Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. A little more stressful than I anticipated. As if everyone's judging me for my mediocre writing ability. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs.
Can I eat you?
No.
You just no.
This is a literature club after all, I sigh. I guess that's what I end up getting myself into.
Push it.
Across the room, Sarah and Monica are happily chatting. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems.
Oh, God.
As I read and chant them, I watch each of their expressions change. Nasuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration.
Frown.
I don't know. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language?
What's with? It's called English.
Did you say something?
It's nothing. I gave her like Patrick's voice.
This Mr. Dash with one hand. I guess you could say it's fat.
That's mine.
I don't know. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Her head just explodes.
I know.
I'm back in! Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about a feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
You mean you have to try hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks. Didn't really come out nice at all.
I know people like.
Well, I do have.
I know people like Natsuki, and I
know,
hate
right?
them. Oh my gosh!
Well, I do have a couple suggestions.
I'm kidding. I don't hate.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Butt Sniffer did too. So, based on that, I'm glad he gave you some suggestions of mine.
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet.
Got her! She's gonna say the N-word! Nintendo!
And Butt Sniffer liked my poem too, you know. He even
Oh
told me
God!
he was impressed by
There's
it.
gonna be women arguing over me, isn't there?
Oh! I didn't realize it was on my anniversary memory!
That's not what I.
You're just.
You're stand up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Butt Sniffer appreciates my advice more than he appreciates.
Ladies!
Keep in mind, a couple cute anime girls are arguing over a dude named Butt Sniffer.
I know, dude, I love him.
It's like that meme where this guy's like, "Oh,
Oh, yeah.
I love her." Anyways, we're gonna continue this argument next time. I don't have a proper intro or outro, but whatever.